Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today I will be showing you my version of shrimp fried rice. Now it's different techniques that you can use. In mine, you see it's like a brownish color. It's because I use soy sauce. If you don't want a brownish color, you want to just say a yellowish color, do not use soy sauce, just use some type of seasoning because soy sauce gives it a seasoned taste. Now you start out, you cook your rice, whether it's minute rice, rice on the stove, whatever. You let it sit, cool down. You take your egg yolks and you mix it in the white rice until the rice is yellow. Now, I'm having a hard time here. I try to show y'all on a plate to make it easy, but I end up having to put it in a bowl to mix it up better. You want the rice to be completely yellow mixed with the yolk. I use 4 egg yolks. Now here is when I'm done. I try to make it look cute. You see it's completely covered with the egg yolk. But anyway, I'm also doing chicken pieces. I use Lawry's seasoning salt. I put it all over the chicken. Now my chicken was dried off to make sure that this sticks to it. You don't want it too wet. And now, I'm using some other seasoning. I can't remember the name of it. I put it at the bottom if I remember. And then I just go and I put a little bit of flour on it. Now I move it around and everything like that. But part that I didn't show y'all on this was I actually put more seasoning after I put the flour on. I moved it around and stuff like that. I end up pausing the camera, talking, running my mouth and stuff like that. But I move it around in the flour and then I put some more seasoning actually on top of the flour too. Now you want to put a little butter and a little oil in the pan and kind of mix it around so you can start fixing your rice and everything. You want to make sure it's very good and hot. So your egg whites that's left from your egg yolks, you want to make sure they're stirred up good, and you want to make sure this pan is good and hot. And then you're going to take and you're going to put your egg yolk in the pan. Now I'm using this spoon because to get your eggs a little bit fluffier, you want to use a spoon instead of a spatula. I learned that, I don't remember who I learned it from, but you get fluffier eggs when you use a spoon instead of a spatula. Why that works, I don't know, but I've noticed the difference when I use a spoon as opposed to using a spatula. It really works. But anyway, you want to move it around because you kind of want it like chopped up into little pieces because it's going to be in your rice, but you don't want a whole lot of eggs. So this is all the egg you need. Like I said, I use 4 eggs. So this is 4 egg whites. So you kind of move that around, get it good and hot and good and cooked. Then once you finish this part, you want to go ahead and have your shrimp ready. If you got the outside, the tail and everything, you want to clean your shrimp real good. Now these is, a bigger size, large shrimp. You might want to cut it in half, or you might want to use smaller shrimp. But I like mine big like this, and my kids like theirs big like this too. So I leave mine whole. Sometimes, it's all according to who's eating. Like if I got younger kids or something, I might leave it whole so they can bite it better. And again, sometimes I might cut it up because, that way when they take spoonfuls, they just put it in their mouth and be done. Now you want to add your white rice that's mixed with yellow yolk. So of course you got to cook this good because remember, this yolk on this rice is raw. So you want to make sure you heat this up very well and you want to cook it and keep going. Okay, so at this point, I stirred it around a lot. And at this point, you want to put whatever it is that you want to put in there, whether some kind of sauce that you want to put in there. At this point, you want to put in there. We put soy sauce. You see how the rice is yellow? If you want it to stay yellow like that, do not use soy sauce because it's going to turn it a brownish looking color. You want to use like some type of seasoning, whether it's salt or seasoning salt or whatever. Even if it's some kind of sauce or whatever that you like to use. At this point, you will put that in there and keep turning it around, keep mixing it up, make sure it's good and hot. Like I said, you got to remember that rice has raw eggs on it. So you want to make sure it's good and hot. Now, at this point, I put a little peas and carrots in there. I didn't show you that part, but anyway, you mix it up with peas and carrots or whatever it is you want. Here, I put a little broccoli in it, just kind of for looks or whatever, But you kind of do and put in what it is that you want. If you want extra stuff, you want peppers in it, you want extra broccoli in it, you want peas, you don't want peas or carrots, or you don't want the soy sauce, do whatever it is that you like. This is what I like. And here is the chicken.